So how often, when you say they want to be your friend, I literally did a recording last night that I'm editing at the moment, and this lady from Bangladesh um, explained exactly what you said. They connect with you, and all of a sudden it's, I'll give us your WhatsApp number. And the post I did today, I specifically addressed that. So to show you how pitiful I am, that's my phone. So I don't engage in LinkedIn except for at specific times of focus, because otherwise it really messes with your head. But the girl that was on the woman that was on last night, she's married, she's got a young son, and she described how she was getting sickening videos and images sent to her, and it made her cry. And I'm doing this in the recording. I like, what the fuck, man? So how often were you getting these things? Once a week, or?
I would say more than that.
Yeah.
More than that. It's very interesting. I would say it's about just on LinkedIn. I'm not even talking about Facebook.
Oh God, that's
You
another
know,
story.
just on LinkedIn, it's going to be twice, 3 times a week.
Right.
So, and it's very funny because when you start to get used to it, you just realize the way they are. So they've all got a great situation. Not, I would say they will all now, they will work for humanity. So it's going to be Médecins Sans Frontières.
Yeah.
It's going to be an OMG whatsoever. Something which can get you in your heart. So they start, how are you? Okay, I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for connecting. To now, they're polite. I'm so glad we're friends. Hey, we're not friends. I didn't know you 2 minutes ago. So they start like that, and they explain to you, oh yeah, they're not divorced. They lost their wife.
Oh, to death.
To death, all of them.
Right.
The kids, they've got a girl. I don't know why. It's a girl and not a boy. It's a girl. She's between. It's always the same scenario. It's so funny. It's always between 10 and 15 years old.
Okay.
Okay. So you like, oh my God, poor guy. So you just want to talk because, you feel bad about the situation. And then you realize afterwards that's all, sorry about the word, but it's all bullshit. So, so it gets to a point like when you say, okay, I'm mother, grandmother, I've got kids, I've got whatever you want. And they just don't stop because they explain to you how hard it is for them. I mean, last week or 2 weeks ago, I had about 4 militaries in Afghanistan.
So, one of the first contributors to this movement is a woman called Gazelle, and we did a recording with her months and months ago, and she said, and it's true once you step back and think about it, military personnel are not allowed to have social media accounts for the very reason that they are insecure and they would be targeted by the enemy. Clearly, if someone can geo-track you, it gives the game away. So military, British military, American, not allowed it. So it's a definite scam. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But at the beginning, you don't think about it because you're in the middle of doing something, and then you've got that guy and you're just thinking, oh, yeah, I know there's something going on over there. Oh, the poor guy is from US. And then after a while, you're like, so of course, for me, it's easy because I will answer back. And I would say that's all you've got to do in your life, chatting with me while you're in a country where in the middle of the war. And then I stop them. But I'm always very worried for the new generation, because they do not have the same experience as we do. And I'm always wondering what can happen to them, because they don't answer the same way. They don't realize. Those guys are very good to, if you're a little bit weak, those guys will make you feel so well.
Yeah.
That, it can goes on and on and on, and it's terrible. That's why I really wanted to meet you and do this, because for me, it's a real concern. I think of all those young people nowadays using the social media, like I used to write, on a paper. And I'm like, what can happen to them?
Well, again,
are they going to talk about it? So
definitely.
that's why I'm really concerned.
Yeah, okay, well, that's brilliant, because another story Gazelle told me, so all these apps geolocate you. And so someone who's sufficiently motivated can find you. And what's worse is, as you say, a young girl, a young lady, even a 25, 30-year-old lady, they're getting
even a 50 alone.
Yeah, they're getting it, but they're getting it to the palm of their hand. And so what happens is, because women are so massively in an unequal position to men, women will go, not you, but they'll go, oh shit, oh, maybe it's because of what I put out, or maybe it's because of my picture, or maybe it's because of what I've said, or maybe it's because of this. And they look for all these reasons why they're to blame for a man being an asshole, basically. So what can we do? Oh, I'll tell you what you can do, actually. Have you got Facebook?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've already sent it. I've already sent the link on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Annunciata asked me to do it. I did it.
Cool. Okay. So go.
There's something we need to do, because the particularity in this country is we speak French and French. And even if we learn English, we want to speak French.
Yep.
We are. So I've seen, I've sent everything I could on the social media, all the links on Facebook, on LinkedIn, but I don't get the answer. So I'm like, there is something that we need to do, and get French girls or ladies whatsoever to get involved with it, and not think, oh, it's something from another country again.
Okay.
So that's what happened with me too. I saw it, it came from the States and then all over the place, but we had to add someone in France speaking French and doing it, representing France, for people to start talking. And I think the social media is a bit the same. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think it's a very important point. So what you could do then, because I'm recording all of this, you could in French. So it will be camera looking at you, and then I'll pan out so they can see me and the logo, or I'll change to a gallery view and speak to girls, women in who are running their businesses, entrepreneurs who, they as Gazelle said to us, or said to me, she goes, we can't not be on social media. That's where business is formed. And so abuse of this sort is a sexual abuse at work.